My name is Kimberly Hill. I'm from USA, proudly, and I'm a volleyball player, so I came here to Poland to play for Atom Tref Sopot. It's very cold, but besides that, this is something silly, but standing in line for things, Polish people like to stand very close to one another, and in America you leave space, and so I would leave space at, say, the grocery store, but someone would come in front of me because they didn't know I was in line here. So it's just something small where I didn't know you have to stand so close, and it makes me uncomfortable, but now I know I have to do it. They probably think, I shouldn't say this maybe, but they probably think Russian, similar to Russians, even though they're so different. But Americans don't know a lot of the differences. So they think cold weather, probably Polish hot dogs, which is what we like here in America. A lot of hot dogs. Pretty much all of my friends asked me when I came here if I had had my first hot dog and if it was good yet. We have something called Polish dogs in America. So it's a certain type of hot dog, and I don't know exactly what's in it or what, but they're called Polish dogs, and so that's what people think. I think Americans think Polish people are very quiet and reserved and keep to themselves a lot of the time. Christmas in America, a lot of families have a big turkey that they cook up for Christmas Eve dinner or Christmas dinner, either one. And in America, the president picks one special turkey, and that's a really odd tradition apparently, but it's something we love to do, and it brings the country together to celebrate the cooking of the turkey for Christmas, which is definitely different than here. I know that people here like to eat carp for Christmas, which if an American family had fish at Christmas, it would be kind of bizarre. So this turkey is a special guy, and the entire media comes together, newspapers, magazines, television, all come together, and he gets a name, the turkey. So the turkey is set free, and if he survives, that's what everyone hopes, but otherwise someone will hunt him down and cook him for dinner, so it's a gamble. We have a tradition called Black Friday, which is November. It's the end of November because we have Thanksgiving, and then which is one holiday, and then right after that starts the Christmas season. So people will get up on this Friday at maybe 4 or 5 in the morning to go shopping because stores have huge sales, like 40 and 50% off. And so crowds line up at the doors of these stores before they open early in the morning to get the best deals for their Christmas presents. And people have died on this day. People have gotten stabbed and killed because they want the best toy or the best clothes or the best electronics. I'm serious, this is real. You can look it up in the news. That's just one example about how Christmas a lot of the time in America is about presents or Santa Claus or giving the best gift, which is not what it should be. And that's not everyone. Obviously, a lot of families celebrate the birth of Jesus and family and everything, but one of the doormen at my apartment is a big volleyball fan and is very nice, but he doesn't speak any English and I don't speak any Polish, so every time I see him, he says good job on the game, but not in English. So he goes, hey, and I say, hey, if we won. And then he continues to have a conversation that I don't know what's happening, but he's very nice about it every time. An adventure was driving manual transmission because in America we have that, but a lot of people don't know how to because automatic is so popular. And learning to drive probably took me a month or so, and I would stall the car at stoplights all the time. One time I did it 2 times in a row and missed the entire green light. And people behind me were honking like crazy because obviously I'm a stupid American, and my car has our volleyball logo all over it, so they know who I am, that I'm a foreigner, but that's okay. I know that I shouldn't say that, but my apartment is owned by a famous Polish rock star. My landlord, my apartment is owned by Nergala, And I didn't know who he was until I came here and someone showed me, and I thought it was hilarious. So I'm staying in his apartment, which is kind of cool, staying in a rock star's apartment. He like looks like Marilyn Manson-ish, kind of like scary, hard rock, like Kiss, like wears makeup kind of thing. They think of Americans as being loud and probably obnoxious and probably a little self-centered and think we are the best country ever, because we do think that. And probably we love popular culture and we love celebrities and movies and music, and I have to say most of that is all true. And they probably think of Americans as cowboys with the cowboy hat and cowboy boots, or maybe a surfer from California, and a lot of that is true. I mean, there's not all cowboys, there's not all surfers, but there's a lot of those kind of people, and that's why America is great, because there's so many types. I went to a party with some of my teammates, and I had heard that the typical drink a lot of here is Red Bull vodka. You guys like that a lot. And in America, some people drink that, but people like their specific types of beer and wine and cocktails, and they like something sophisticated and nice and with a little bit of lime or lemon it has to have. And a lot of people in America actually brew their own beer at home because they like what they like and they want to try their own type. So I think American men, I shouldn't say this, but are maybe less mature in some ways. American men and Polish men, they like to party, but I think American men find it hard to grow up sometimes, especially at my age at 24. It's a lot of still wanting to be a teenager and still. So I think Polish men are grown up and more mature, which is a good thing in some ways. To be honest, I don't like a lot of the food. I'm American and I like having all kinds of food around me, all times, Chinese, Mexican food, I mean Italian. There's some good stuff, but I don't like traditional Polish food all that much, and I miss my fast food. You only have McDonald's here, and I think KFC and maybe Burger King sometimes, but in America there's probably hundreds of fast food restaurants, and there's Mexican fast food and Chinese fast food and all kinds you could ever want, and I miss that, and just grabbing a burrito. I don't like the roads here, they're scary. And they're bumpy, they're really bumpy. They need to be repaved, I think. You park up on the sidewalk, which you would never do in America ever. You would get towed away. So every time I drive somewhere, I'm scared out of my mind. Pozdrawiam widzów Wirtualnej Polski. Thank you very much and Merry Christmas.